Now, I'm not sure if you can tell from the scandalously unbuttoned flannel, the fact that I own a million toques, or the fact that I say sorry and apologize at the end of every second sentence, but I am very Canadian. I'm from Vancouver, and what I wanted to do today was get one last game in with my beloved Wilfrid Laurier of Canada in Civilization 6 on Deity, of course. Civ 7 is coming soon. This is my last chance to experience Canada with you instead of just with me and my toques and my flannel and my apologies. So let's hop in, let's dive deep into Civ 6, and let's play a fun game as Canada. As I was rolling through the starts for Canada, I laughed out loud at just the sheer amount of deer that this start has. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we will get the military contract from the North Pole to employ Santa's reindeer. We're going to have a good time. So we're going to start here. We're going to try and use all these deer to our advantage early on, and let's see what we can pull off here. I want to maximize deer usage. I want to be known as Wilfrid Laurier, the deer whisperer. So we're just going to settle in place we're going to have to district in this direction, but this is so funny. All right, we're founding Ottawa. Oh, there's a coast. That's less exciting, the coast, but the deer still makes me so happy. But I'm a simp because I'm from Vancouver, and Vancouver is the best city in all of Canada and one of the best cities in the whole world. So Vancouver gets to be the capital, and if we settle Vancouver later, we'll just rename it Ottawa. But sorry, Ottawa, your city's not as cool as Vancouver, and that's my final word on the matter. I think it's pretty obvious we're going to go to animal husbandry. We want these camps here. Now, if we look at our abilities, there's a lot of stuff here. Most of it is like, hey, you get to do cool stuff in the tundra. So we'll talk about it as we go. But camps provide 2 food, which is awesome. So all of these camps are going to provide us a good amount of production, but are also going to provide us a ton of food. So I'm excited. Ooh, goody hut. Okay, good early start. We're going for a scout. We want to find good. Oh my God, there's more deer. This frickin' rocks. We're gonna have the best game. All right, if this is a relic, I will poop my... It's also on deer. Okay, if this is a relic, I'm gonna poop my pants. It's Void Singers. It's the foreign trade boost, which is less good, but that's okay. And we are gonna take Void Singers this game. I want the Faith. I want the what's it called? The relics and the old god obelisks and all the rest. What we're going to do, though, is we need Temple of Artemis. So if you're not aware of Temple of Artemis's game, the Temple of Artemi, let's take a look at it to make sure you know and I know what we're doing here. Each camp, pasture, and plantation improvement within 4 tiles of this wonder provides 1 amenity. So if we take our look at our camps, that's T minus a shitload of amenities, so that's going to be awesome. Must be placed adjacent to a camp improvement, so pretty easy to work around as well. I'm not sure this is my favorite setup in the world, but Temple of Artemis, Entertainment Complex, couple of good theater squares here, making the best use out of the situation. I'm not sure if we'll get any of the other early wonders. We're going to have a lot of food. I'm not sure exactly about production, so we'll have to play that by ear. But I think this is a good start for us. If we can sneak an Oracle in, I'd be super happy as always, but we'll play with this for now. The other question, too, is one of faith. Do I want to go for the religion and go for, like, Dance of the Aurora, work ethic, that kind of thing? Or do I think it's best to just leave it, get a lot of my faith from Void Singers and a couple of good holy sites, and then work from there as well? Because we're going to be relying on a Monumentality Golden Age for sure, and maybe it'll depend on whether or not we get the Natural Wonder boost. All right, so we are the first meet on Vilnius, which is awesome. That's +1 our culture in the capital, which will get us through our culture tree a little more quickly. We have some barbs to fight here. You can see the tundra line is kind of right here. So we had a little bit more tundra over here by Vilnius. I suppose I'm hopeful there'll be more tundra as we come across this way. This whole line kind of going across the map will likely give us more tundra, but it looks like we're going to have to explore to find the tundra. What I will say, though, is if we take the Pantheon that gives us boost to camps, which will obviously be the best one for us, settling down here and having these camps to work with in the non-tundra tiles is also fine. Canada is good at using the tundra tiles, which is wonderful. We don't need to settle a whole empire in just the tundra, though. Considering the nature of what we're trying to do early on and getting this Temple of Artemis out here, the amenities are going to be amazing, the food is going to be amazing, the housing, all of it's going to be so good for getting Vancouver to just propel it into like the best capital city we can imagine. And so I think we're going to want Magnus first for the chop. So we'll appoint Magnus. We'll get him in there. I've been thinking between Magnus and Pingala, as I always do, but I think we'll do Magnus this game. I just want to say, this enhanced vision mod that we discovered during the Civ Give, well, I discovered it during the Civ Give when it was part of the mod list. I know other people have been using it forever. You can scout with like full vision of the map from top down, which is just so incredible. We've just discovered Owls of Minerva, which is great. I think we're going to go Void Singers this game. We love Owls of Minerva, though. And it seems like that means we're the first meet for Nazca. We are. So first meet on Nazca here, which is +1 faith. It looks like we're boxed in by city-states a little bit, but we'll have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 more reasonable cities, and then we'll have to try and like get on the water and find somewhere else. I suspect, this being a Pangaea, that this line here, like this Nazca to this mountain, there's probably civs down here we don't want to mess with. Well, look at you and the trouble you've gotten yourself in, you silly, silly scout. Look at, what is he doing? What a jerk. What a doofus. What a dork. Well, Dorcas, it's time to die. Unfortunate. Now, Nazca was nice enough to leave this for us to take, which is awesome, so we will do that. And now we've discovered vampires, and I do have to say, in a map like this with all these camps, there's still more deer, that maybe it's quite fun to do like a vampire vamp castle sitch. I think we're going to stick to Void Singers. We're on deity. We do have to win this game. But I am tempted by the cornucopia of options I have available to me. We also met Saladin, by the way. That's an update. He's here. I don't know where, but he's on the map and having a good time, I suppose. Oh, we found him. There he is. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, well, first off, you've got to die. I'm just going to actually promote, though. I don't care about killing you. Where there he is. Look at him. Little scouty poo. Little scouty McPouty. And he came from this direction. He came yoinking through the mountains or something. I don't know where exactly, but that's where we found him. Why am I going for pottery? No, I want mining. I want mining to chop the woods. What is happening? We did find the astrology. Wait, did we find a natural wonder? Oh, this changes the game. What is happening? Y'all are really watching. We must have got it in a goodie hut or something. Okay. That makes more sense. No wonder I missed it. All right, we're stagnated in the growth. So we're already stuck at 2, which is bad. But we're gonna get so much food after we get these camps done. We just need to be able to afford a builder. So how much is a builder? It's 200 gold. 5 turns on a builder though. It's probably worth saving the gold for a trade route and getting this builder. I want to get a trade route to Vilnius as soon as possible, I think. We have found the borders of Saladin, and as expected, he's kind of in this, like, this Nazca to mountain line. He's just tucking up underneath here. Yeah, and then he's going to settle right here. So this is about where we thought we'd get to, is once he settles this city. We don't want him to come any further than this. These barbs might help out with that, but this is kind of where he's going to stay, I think. Yep, if I have to make a commitment, I'm committed to mining to chop the woods and then into archery for Temple of Artemis. It means we should probably get a slinger at some point, too, to try and pick off one of these barbs. I'm just going to block him a little bit, play a little footsie with him, you know, call his bluff, see what he'll do. See if he'll... Oh, Dido. You're not going to have a great time on a Pangaea map, but that's all good. Yeah, Damietta. Okay, so we called the bluff. Whoa! Why are fires starting on our scout? That was rude. That was mean. It's freaking fire. Look at these. Look at this. These are dogs. Is this a cat? Are these cats? Wait a second. What's happening? All right, builders complete. It is time to start our deer empire. Now we can go for a settler while we wait for Temple of Artemis. Yo, look, he's got a front row seat. Arabia, front row seat. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Oh my God, what a good tile. Now we're growing quickly. Hell yeah, brother. There we go. All right, deer number 2. Let's do it. Oh my God, now we're growing real fast. Yeah, there we go. Look at us. Look at us go. We're having a great time. Oh, there's someone else here. Is that Eleanor? I will poop. Okay, can we stop? Why are we flooding on my units? Why does this game hate me? All right, let's see. Oh, it's Jadviga. We like Jadviga. Okay, you're not Eleanor. You're no Eleanor. You're nice. We like you. +2 production on March would be pretty funny. Where's the one for camps? +1 food and +1 production from camps. This is so stupid. Goddess of the hunt. All right, well, there's the Oracle boost. Hell yeah, brother, on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is just pure, incredible, just... Oh, it's a feast for the eyes. I can get an early Suze of Nazca, which I am going to take. I just want the era score, and Yosemite being there is helpful, too. I want to try and get an early Monumentality Golden Age. It'll make it so much easier than trying to build... Oh, yeah, more Tundra. Oh... Look at these. Okay, we do want to get over here to where Nazca is, that's for sure. So we need to get settlers on the water as well. Is something we gotta prioritize. All right, these yields have no idea what's going on. They're drunk. But hey, this looks so dumb compared to these two. That's okay. We got our three camps early on. We're having a good time. We can't even work them all yet, so this is a good start. All right, Temple of Artemis time. We haven't killed a unit with a slinger. Can I buy a slinger? Spearman, that would have been helpful. So I can buy a slinger. There's just no units nearby. But by the time I marched a whole slinger all the way up here, like I just think we're gonna have to hard tech it. 16 turns as well, so we're gonna have to be quick. I want more tundra cities. I think the best thing for me to do those, I need to take away space up here. Like I just need to make sure that once Damietta gets going, that this is the final stop on his kind of crusade in my direction. So we're gonna have to set up a city over here, and I can set up another city just with 1,000,000 camps in it. That feels pretty good, and it has this good campus. I think it might just be worth settling right here. I don't need my cities to be particularly large and sprawling. I think right here is probably a good... Oh, down here feels... Nah, down here kind of sucks early on. There's too many tiles that aren't usable. Okay, let's think about this for a second. I mean, it really does depend on how big I want my cities to be. And this is a culture victory. Like, if I came here, I could march up here, settle on this hill, feel pretty good about some of the adjacency options I have. Oh, boy. Because these camps here could fit into Vancouver, right? So I'm incentivized to push up a little bit, get the horses, get the wine, and kind of, like, this can be our main camp in this new city, but I do want Vancouver to just pop off. Okay, I'm feeling pretty incentivized to settle on this woods here. That'll be my spot, this woods tile. The good news is Saladin is feeling the pinch over here. He's between Dido, he's between Poland. Namadal's down here, which is awesome, but he's filling in this space here, which is really smart. It means we're going to have an easier time kind of filling out this area, though. And I think, yeah, going for 2 kind of bigger cities here might be our play. Oh, also, thanks for the free barb encampment. That's nice. Now, I suppose the question is, while we are waiting, do we want to go for the Oracle? 8 turns until Temple of Artemis. Early Empire's coming through, but that's not going to help with wonders. I am going to get this boost, so I'll go Craftsmanship. I do wonder if it's worth making a play on the Oracle. I mean, the Oracle's always nice to have. I never want to say no to the Oracle. I think we can pretty safely try for the Oracle. It's just a matter of where we want to grab it, because I don't really want to have to chop it out. I mean, coming over here and chopping this copper to get gold would be incredible. I'll just buy another builder for these chops for the Temple of Artemis. And then it would give a good theater square here. I'm just trying to think of what makes the most sense. Yeah, I mean, a nice central oracle does give some options for a few different cities. So this plan relies on a few weird kind of cities, some high population cities. It's more of a tall game than a wide game at the moment, but I managed to fandangle a little bit here. A city down here with a good industrial zone, a city over here with a good industrial zone, a little bit of economizing. Both these cities push their theater squares up to where this oracle would go, a couple of entertainment complexes to round it all out, a couple of campuses to keep the science rolling, even though that's not going to be our main focus. It's how quickly can we get these districts is up for debate, but I don't think what is up for debate is whether we'll have the population or the production to do it. It's just a matter of waiting, so I think we'll be okay doing this. What that means, though, is we need to build an oracle. There we go. Have fun. Get to building. Second city. I wonder if it'll name a city Vancouver. If we've named one Vancouver. Toronto. We'll take Toronto. I don't love Toronto, but I don't hate Toronto. It's a little concrete jungle-y for my liking. It's a little faux New York. It's a little bit trying to be something it's not. But overall, the effect is pleasant enough. Wait, did someone say more deer? Does anyone need more deer? Oh my god, we're growing in another turn. We're going to be able to work all 4 deer tiles. Hell yeah, brother. I thought we've had a pretty good era, and we are nowhere close to a golden age. So no monumentality for us. Doesn't matter so much this age because we don't have a ton of faith anyway. But a little bit bummed out. I do want to come over here to this, though. This looks like good fertile land for us. I hope there's not somewhere over there. I'm running out of deer to collect. We don't even have enough population to work all the deal. But we're going to be able to build the oracle without chopping it. Like, we're just going to come in, get the deer. That production's going to be enough. It's going to be great. We are in the standard age, and there's 2 other people in a standard age with us. So it's okay. We might be bad at Civ, but they're also bad at Civ. We're going to go free inquiry. I just find it easier to get these boosts, even though pen, brush, and voice might be quite nice. So we'll do... Ooh. No. Gain 1 era score each time you trigger an inspiration. 1 era score for constructing a building with a great work slot. We are going to go into Void Singer, so let's do that. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because we need to wait for this monument to finish before we can get Void Singers. because it'll, like, they're counted as two different buildings, so the production doesn't go over. If we don't get a monument first, then we lose the 16 production we've put into it. I think that's fine. I think we'll leave it for now, but I think in our second and third cities, we'll get some old god obelisks for some era score. We are going to go into Void Singers, I think. There's a couple of good options. I think Owls of Minerva to get envoys in culture city-states, and Faith ones. We know those are two on the map. Are both very helpful, but I think we'll go Void Singers. But not yet, because we got to make sure we get the old god obelisk first. Part of Canada's abilities are accumulating strategic resources a little bit more quickly, and so I want to head into iron. Once that's done, I want to fully figure out how I'm going to get a settler over to this area here, because that's where I want it to go right away. We've capped out so far on our deer. This is so funny. Oh, I'm having the best time. 9 turns on the Oracle, then immediately we just chop out a Temple-Artemis with the policy card in there. We're getting the policy card soon, so that'll be good. I didn't even realize we were collecting horses, but this is a good deal, so we'll take it. Ooh, Pedro, please don't be near that tundra. Please don't be. Oh, no, 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 Pedro, my guy. You like rainforest, remember. Pedro Rainforest, not Pedro Tundra. Pedro Rainforest. Oh, thank God. Okay, Mogadishu's here, which is good because it blocks that. He can settle here or something. Maybe he'll pick off like a Yosemite tile on this side. I want the back half. I want this, baby. Get a harbor, maybe. A holy site. That'd be fun. Yeah, 6 population now. 3 turns on the Oracle. We are churning through it, and that'll be perfect. I will have enough for a builder. It does suck a little bit, though, because I want this city to start producing, and I need a builder here. But I'll buy the builder to chop out Toa in just a moment. We know we are going from Oracle into Toa, and we know when we get the Oracle, the city is going to expand by 2 tiles. So it'll likely expand into this Temple of Artemis tile, so we can go into it right away. So it is time for us to buy that builder, which we will do. And with the excess cash, I'm going to buy a trader as well. I want to start getting some roads through the network here. I'll try and trade with Damietta. I think going with Damietta is a good shout. Or Nazca even to get a spot for a settler to run through if we can't go on the water. Yes, we did it. There is the Oracle, so whatever districts we get, we will combine with Pingala to get a lot of great person points, which is awesome. If you watched my Wonder tier list video, you'll know how much I love the Oracle and how much I recommend everyone build it. But if we are going to abuse our early production camps, that is what we're going to do. Look at these. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Oh yeah, Nazca's worth an envoy and a good road, so let's do that. It's also a good road for our next settler to settle here as well, which is super nice. Yeah, 8-turn Temple of Artemis, and the Oracle growth did grow here, so that was a good shout from us. Now we just got some tiles to chop, so let's get to chopping. We have 2 governor titles available. Next turn, I want to go into Void Singers. We just need this monument to finish so we don't waste that production. So what we'll do is we'll go into Pingala, who we know we want to be our second governor. Pingala will end up going in Vancouver for the population there and the great person points with Oracle. So as soon as we're done chopping Temple of Artemis, we'll move and swap Pingala and Magnus around. And then next turn, we'll take our second governor title and go into Void Singers. For now, though, let's put the policy card in to give us more wonder production. That'll give us less of a barrier to entry here for these chops, and then we'll get some Magnus chops in. Yeah, so it'll be 1 more chop, and we got it. Am I scared for my life? Have you seen the reindeer? I will hook them up to a sleigh and weaponize them against my enemies. Don't you think that I won't do that? These reindeer will ruin your life. All right, monument done, which is excellent. It is time to go Void Singers. Now, I think by the end of the game, it might be worth it to go Owls for the policy card slots and the envoys, the easier envoys, but we'll hope and pray for Himiko to help us out with that. We're going to go Void Singers for the old god obelisks. They'll give us a slot for some relics later on in the game or for anything else, really. And now they're going to give us quite a bit of faith now that we have 2 of them as well. All right, second Choparino, and boom, there it is. Easy. The Oracle Toa play. The Toracle. The Oracle Toa. I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know why you're watching this video, to be honest. I'm not sure why you haven't unsubscribed yet, but we're here and having a good time. Oh, we got our beloved Temple of Artemis. So amenities are going to be through the roof, which is awesome. The food, the housing, through the roof. Oh my God. Oh, she's a beautiful thing. Look, we have so much production. This is so funny. This might be my favorite thing I've ever done. All right, Gubermont Plaza, get down there. We want to make sure we're getting our government plaza buildings. That's how we're going to spam out some settlers, and then we'll rock and roll from there. I think we can now move Pingala and Magnus, though. So I think that's okay. Yeah, Magnus will assign you to Tirana. There we go. I think Tirana is like the name of the capital of Albania. Is that correct? Not Toronto. I just pronounced Toronto Tirana because I'm a prick. But I think there is a real capital city. It might be Albania, named Tirana. How fun is that? All right, we're gonna be generous to Tirana, and we're gonna get their first deer, their first taste of the reindeer over in Toronto. Well, that was quick. Government plaza is done. Next up, we want to unlock theater squares. So after our government, we'll do that. While we're waiting, though, faux show, get yourself a settler. That's the next phase of the gameplay here is settler. We've got another policy card, which is awesome. We're going to go culture in the capital per population, which is going to be 7 again because the settler will make us lose 1, but that's okay. When you got this much food, you're not exactly worried about losing the settlers. Yeah, this is the Wild West for us. This is our dream. Oh, we dreamed of this. Yosemite in the tundra. Yeah, we need to get over here ASAP. Boom, government time. We've actually already built our wonders, which is so funny. Like, by the time we got to autocracy, we're already done. Classical Republic, give me the great person point. All right, builder production, check. Settler production, check. What else is a charismatic leader? Defo. A little bit of production, a hundo P. Why not? Like, let's just spice things up a little bit. And by spice things up, I mean that's about as bland of a choice as you can get. Oh, baby, look at that. Toronto, how do you feel? Your first taste of the dear life. I shall be buying another builder here, though. Oh, we're building one, though. So maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. That was a lie. Maybe I'll save my money. I'll save my coin for a better expense in the future. All right, we got this settler. Now, this settler needs to settle here on the way. And then one more. Ooh. Yeah, Ancestral Hall, then another settler. That's what we're rolling with, everybody. Oh my god, this is a large tundra. This tundra is large and in charge. We need to get over here. Are there any deer, though? There's some deer. There is some deer. These are camps, too. Furs are camps. So we just get a bonus over here, too. All right, we unlock commercial hubs and theater squares. Both are lovely. We're going to need both for our economy. So in Toronto, you're going for that commercial hub first. I want to get our economy rolling, so that'll be good. Now we're going to collect like 1 billion horses. Let's start selling them. Yeah, Dido, take the horses. That's all good. And then here, I would like your theater square to be the first district. Oh, and already +3, hey? I mean, this will be better with time, so I think we'll do this one. Yeah, this one's the only way I can get the entertainment complex into it, because the Vancouver entertainment complex is the one coming down here, and this one won't reach here. I was thinking, like, okay, theater square, but these are also good lumber mills. Like, we have to remember we're good in the tundra, so these are good lumber mills later on anyway. So, yeah, maybe not the most efficient theater square ever early on, but we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, Ancestral Hall, settler to come and settle this tundra and get a foothold, and then we're vibing. Although, are we even being threatened for this settle here? What if I just skip this? What if I just go straight through Nazca? Can I make it straight through? All right, we made our way through. No! No, Dido! No. No, Dido. Settle. You can settle here. You just can't settle in the tundra. Settling here. I don't want this. I want this in the back. Let's be respectful here. Let's be respectful of everyone and their needs and their desires and their wants. Okay, Dido didn't move. This is a good development. I'm bringing the scouts back down. We need to stop her. Get back. We should surprise war, levy Nazca. Just boom, 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 boom. Take it. No, you can't come through here either. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this settler needs to hurry up. Sorry, we're blockading here. You can't go through. No, you jerk. You absolute melon. You absolute melon. What a dumb city. What a dumb, stupid... That is the most annoying thing that's ever happened. We should have settled here on the way. Oh, the best laid plans. We should have settled after all that. After all that, we should have settled here on the way. I think we're going to loyalty flip this city. I'm not going to lie to you. I think it'll end up being a moot point, but then I'll have 2 dumb cities. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, I guess this aqueduct was already ruined by this iron anyway, so maybe it's fine. I mean, this is less good, but it's still a campus and an industrial zone and a commercial hub. And then probably a theater square in here for vibes. Now, do we need to connect? Oh, your theater square is already going up here. Oh, but this... Wait a second. No, your theater square is going here. Oh, I've already done all this. 1, 2... But now I can't get this theater square. But whose theater square is this? Wait a second. Oh, I've miscalculated this by a tile or two because this theater square doesn't belong to anybody. It's all okay in the end because this can go here. And this just makes its way down. It's not as exciting, but it's still fine. Yeah, it's that no one... This tile is just in Narnia. Like, no one's working this one. Ooh, a significant blizzard. Is it doing anything? It's not really doing much for us, but that's okay. All right, we got some wine now, so we're feeling good. And we're accumulating. Yeah, 11 gold every turn. We're going to be so rich, my god. All right, the next thing we want to do is Sue's Vilnius, but I want to settle my cities over here first because I don't want Vilnius to grow into them. So for now, I'll take the one into Namedal just for a little bit of extra culture. Yo, who killed the city-state? Who was it? That seems rude. I'm not allowed to kill city-states in Canada. But I hope it wasn't a cultural one because I need those. I want to chop this eventually, but right now I'm actually going to build the quarry for the masonry boost. It's quite helpful for us to get the masonry boost into ancient walls so then we can boost aqueducts. Because this city here is going to need an aqueduct pretty quickly. All right, let's put down the campus. We're not coming back to that for a while. I just want to lock in the production. I'm going to buy the amphitheater here to start getting more great writer points down. For now, though, we're double settler building. We have the settler card in. We need a city over here. We're probably going to need one over here. We need one more over here for sure. And we want to suck up some of this. Is like fertile land here. We want to suck this up as well. Speaking of which, now that this is done, I am going to try and make sure. Let's settle here. All right, Dido, come on. Like, let's calm down, Dido. I'm settling Hamilton. Hamilton's important. I'm buying these tiles because screw Homs. Sorry, Homs. Those are mine, dog. You stink. Oh, this city's gonna rock next to Yosemite and everything. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Boom, Montreal. Oh, it's a little western. It's a little western, everybody, but we love it. We don't have harbors yet. That's fine. That's okay. We'll find some to do. We could build a mine here. That'd be fun. I think I'm just going to buy this tile, though, because that seems like the logical choice. All right, where else do we want to settle here? I think this is our plan. Montreal, another city over here, a couple of commercial hubs for our economy, a couple of good theater squares with an entertainment complex, and then a couple of good holy sites. No science generation over here. Not our bag just yet. But a city over here would have great science in this campus. So we can settle another city over here. It's kind of doing a little more science collecting for us, maybe. Maybe settle on a fissure. That'd be fun. It's finally time for our first non-deer camp. But we are also masters of the furs, baby. Very Canadian of us. The Hudson Bay Trading Company, you know. Lots of fur dealing going on. Very famous Canadian pastime. So this is pretty rad. Now, this is where we unlock grants. Plus, the Oracle is going to be amazing for us. Should be just 1 billion great writer points every turn. So next turn, we are going to check on that. This turn, though, let's sell some goods for some money. I think the next road I want is one to Vilnius. So we'll head there and do that. That should be fine. This next settler is heading there for sure. I'm trying to cut off this one here. And we're seeing, I don't think he has another set. Once we've done this, once I've settled this city here, I'm going to become friends with him, so he can't be too mad at me. We're Canada, so we can't have surprise wars declared on us, which is nice. So we're just trying to monopolize all of this good space here. Now, in this area here, I'm likely going to go for a more appeal-focused approach. We are going to need a bunch of national parks later on in the game. So we want to make sure we have a couple of cities kind of set up to do that. The tundra cities over here will be great, especially a city with just this campus. But we'll need a fair few national parks. And here we have our first great writer. So we are earning 11 great writer points every turn, which is incredible. With only one amphitheater, so we're cruising. We'll take this, and because we have the amphitheater, but because we have the old god obelisks, we also have a few extra spaces as well. But we'll get the Iliad, and that's our first kind of culture victory shindig that's happening. How fun. I think I'm still going to go hard in the paint for settlers. I think if we can get one over by Montreal, that would be a big win. I think we should just keep on trying to settle as much as we can early on in the game. Yo, these mines in the tundra are so fun as Canada. We're having a good time. This is a good game so far. It does look like we're going to get our monumentality age, though. So after this one, we'll calm down on the settlers and just confirm we're getting monumentality. And then we'll go in for that campus. We did manage to get all of our settlers in place, so we can come to Saladin here and begin a friendship with him, which is nice. We're going to settle one on this quarry right here, which will be awesome, just sucking up the space. One over here is going to be great. Again, just kind of sucking up the space, so that's good. We have 5 era score left. We're going to get another great writer, so that'll be 1 era score. Then we can purchase a swordsman, which will be another couple of era score. And I could probably buy a galley in Montreal to finish it off. So I think we're going to be okay overall. I wonder if this campus is good enough to get the era score. It might just be +3. I think so. I think that might be the threshold. We'll find out together, but I think that is. It is. Yeah. Okay, so that's a good campus, which is awesome. I wanted to hard tech feudalism because I need to make sure I have, if we're going to be buying a lot of builders with faith, with monumentality, we want them to be 5 charge builders, so we needed to have this. So yeah, serfdom is going to be great next era. We're done with settlers, so that's all good. I don't think I need these great writer points anymore. Lime's in so I can build walls for the aqueduct boost. And then another great writer. So now we definitely have enough era score, which is awesome. So that's good. We'll do that. And then I wanted to buy a market here with gold, because if I buy a market with gold, then I can buy another trader. And we're kind of just focused on routes, like getting good routes to the places we want them to go. So 245 for a trader. That's all good. After this campus goes down, if you could just quickly slam out some walls for an aqueduct boost, that'd be helpful. I don't really know what else to do with my districts in this city. There's no obvious theater square play, which is fine. I don't need every single city to be the best cultural city ever. Some more faith gen, though, which is super critical. Some good science gen and some good gold gen and trade routes should be fine here. And there is the medieval era. We did it, everybody. That is also the boost for our aqueducts, which is great. Hamilton, finish those walls. I do want to be a little protected. We need to slam down that aqueduct as soon as possible. Ah, darn it. Why is everyone else going to go? I want to flip Homs at some point. Monumentality, buy things with faith, cheaper with gold, extra movement on builders. Huzzah, hooray. Monumentality is excellent. We'll use it for the occasional settler, but mostly at this point, I think we'd be using it for builders when we put the builder card in. Speaking of which, yeah, do we even have lumber mills unlocked yet? No, we don't even have lumber mills unlocked yet, which is okay. Maybe we'll save the builder card for just a hot minute then until we're ready to mass buy a bunch of them. Can you imagine if deer was an option here? Like duplicates of deer providing anything would be incredible. Okay, so we should be cautious here because we're going to have a lot of Diplo favor, and I want to make sure we're selecting the right ones. That being said, we can be friends with Dido as well. I want to make sure we're at least collecting diplomatic victory points, so we do have to get these correct. This is tough. There does seem to be a lot of honey on the map. So I'll go, even though it's not for me, I'm just trying to get them correct. I'm not trying to make them benefit me specifically. I'll go honey, and then I think I'll get 50% fewer grievances. I think people would like that. So let's go for those two and see if we get any Diplo victory points. All right, we got it there. None for sugar, so we only got 1 Diplo point out of 2 possible, which is annoying because we're not going to be able to get Mabodi Temple either. Oh, darn. But we're tied for the first place, which is nice. Ah, Dido did settle this side of Yosemite. I suppose I could have bought those tiles. That's okay. I feel like this is another city we'll probably flip. Like they've not got a good population. We're gonna have really high pops. So I think we'll end up flipping these cities. So I think I'm okay with it. I think Mogadishu might be our best bet. Get a little more gold on the table here. I think that's fine. Sailing so we can get some fishing boats down. Then lumber mills for sure, because lumber mills in the tundra are going to be amazing for us. And then once we have the lumber mills, then we'll put the policy card in and just buy a bunch of builders, and that'll be our plan. I'm going to buy the library in Toronto. I want to get some economy going with our science here. And then when we build the library here, we'll get tons of great scientist points from this one. So then we'll be in the pack. We've missed the first few great scientists already, but at least we'll be hunting in the pack after this. Join war, Dido. Sorry, mate. Not right now. Am I even allowed to do like a joint surprise war? Is that even a thing that I'm allowed to do? Nazca, how are we feeling? Still 4, that's good. We've gotten towards Vilnius, and I do want to choose Vilnius, so we'll do that. Which way did it grow? Oh, it grew into the mountain. That's perfect, so that's great. So we'll take the... Oh my god, there's even more tundra. All right, I think I might just buy a settler in Victoria and just zoom it down. We'll see how I feel. No, who's killing the city-states? No, 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 no. I need them. I need the city-states. Don't kill the city-states. It's rude. It's mean. It's vindictive. Here's a little great writer trick for everybody. If you have a spot in the capital that's full with your great writer, you can just come in here and yoink it to another city and then just use your great writer in the city it's already in instead of like teleporting it around everywhere. It's really too bad it's only bonus resources improved by farms and not bonus resources that are just awesome reindeer factories. But do we buy this to get the lumber mill boost? Sure, why not? We're going to buy that to get the lumber mill boost. So now that that's done, the next turn we'll put the policy card in and buy a bunch of builders. Serfdom is in. Those are 5 build actions per builder. And we are finally going to get I'm sorry, I just need to buy a settler quickly. Victoria, yeah, you've got the road that kind of juts across Vilnius here. So let's get you a settler. 360, that's a lot. Anyways, now we can get some builders that have 5 charges. Which cities need them the most? I mean, one in the capital would be nice. There's some tiles to work here. The capital already rocks, but we'll do that. So that was our only one. We only got 1 5-charge builder out of all that. I mean, there's lots to do in all these places that's super fun and helpful and awesome. I kind of want to save it for the tundra places, though, because that's where our best bang for our buck is going to be. We're going to move into Chorus. It's going to give us some extra yields based on our faith generation, which means when we have good faith generation in some of these holy sites, the 20% of that will trickle into some other yields, which is great. All right, let's see how good a tundra lumber mill is for Canada here. Oh my god. That's just a whole ass circle of production. There's not even numbers involved. I also love how quickly we've churned through our district plan here. We got the ones we planned out. What's the next one? Yeah, this entertainment complex is for this city whenever we settle it, which will probably be pretty soon. What else can we build here? We can get a good holy site, and that wouldn't be the worst option. So I think maybe the better question is, what great person points do we want to generate here? And I would love a great engineer points. I think generating great engineer points would have immense, incredible knock-on effects for us later in the game. And we're growing so fast, we can get all of these districts, right? Like, we're not going to struggle to get all the districts. So let's go industrial zone here. It's a bad industrial zone, and I know it is. And I want to save this tile for some wonder options later on, potentially. I could also go Harbor Mausoleum. Might be interesting. Do I go Harbor Mausoleum? I don't have a commercial hub, so I am still getting the... Oh, you can go Harbor Maz here, too. I don't know if I want to do that. Harbor Maz? I think maybe the question becomes, how likely are we to get Mausoleum? But it doesn't seem like there's a ton of other coastal people, so I think fairly likely. I think we'll do Harbor Maz. Yeah, I do want to generate great engineer points. Is anyone else generating them yet? No, nobody else is generating them yet, so we haven't missed out on anything. I think we'll do Harbor Maz. We need to wait 2 turns, though. We'll get this boost. I'll just buy another builder here and work all this. Now, while I'm waiting, there's still no, hero that's good for us. While I'm waiting, I'm just going to get the settler to settle this city because I just want to get it done so we can start working these tiles and start economizing that city. Amani's next. Going to be super helpful. I want Amani to get to work in Geneva. We want some science city-state action under our belt. Nothing screams Canada like building a farm in the Oh my god. It's just beautiful. Like, this should be illegal what we're doing here. Like, this is amazing. Bullshit. All right, we got the harbor boost without... I don't know how. All right, well... In that case, darn. All right, well, mathematics, I suppose. All right, Vancouver, you know what to do. Let's get the harbor, baby. I'm still going to grab the settler, though, because I do still want the settler. I'm going to care less about the sea resources. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look at that. I'm going to care less about the sea resources if I don't need them for the boost. All right, good holy site down. That's a lot of era score. Is this a new continent? Oh, it's still Terra Australis. Everyone's least favorite continent. Oh. There's genuinely just so many options here. This is going to be another bopping food city. So I think we go commercial hub. I think we just need I'm just going full economy early on. Full economy early on. Oh, well, this sucks, because now this guy's got the barb's got a galley in here ruining my life. Oh, my God. I'm going to need to buy a galley now, aren't I? All right, well, I guess we're buying a galley. After all that, not buying a galley. I guess we're finally doing it. All right, you got to defend the crabs. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Vilnius, for getting your dude out of the way. That's kind. Second amazing tundra city down. Huzzah. Kablamo. And then we're buying this holy site tile, because eat my shorts. I don't actually care about the Yosemite tiles themselves. Get yourself a boppin' lumber mill over here, and then I will get this holy site first, because the faith will also kind of regurgitate into other aspects of what we're doing. I think statistically this might be a better campus than this. Just get this tile just to have it. I want Nazca to grow into it. We might do something else later, but we're definitely not going to get a district here, I don't think. I don't think this will be a holy site city. If it is, it's not for a while, so I feel pretty good we can get a mine. He's going to try and settle a city here, but I'm trying to buy out all the tiles to make it less appealing. Like, what are you going to do? Settle. I dare you to settle there. I wonder if it takes my tiles, I will cry. If that takes my tiles, I will be furious, because I just played a whole Civ give with this nonsense where that didn't happen. I will be fuming. He is going to do it. He's going to do it, and if I lose these tiles, I will be furious. And by furious, I mean not that mad, because ultimately I did it to myself. Look, I'm an idiot. We all know I'm an idiot. We all know I'm a big fat dumb doo-doo head. So we'll see what happens here. I think I am going to lose those tiles. If I'm a betting man, I think it's going to take those tiles away from me. So hopefully I don't. All right, we're about to find out how predictable and unnecessary this faux pas was. Or we're not. Oh, yeah, we're going to settle on the coast. Yeah, I take that, galley. Brantford, are you ready? Are you ready for Brantford? I don't think so. Oh, he moved away. We did it. We did it, everybody. All right, I do want to start generating great engineer points with every fiber of my... Oh, this is a +4 here, hey? Hey? +4. I guess this eventually becomes a +4 anyway, though, so let's roll with this. We'll roll with this one for now. Jesus, these are good tiles. Winnipeg is going to pop off. Kitty is going to get loyalty flip for sure. All right, Hamilton, you need some food options. Get yourself a granary. That'll help out. Anyone want some deer? I don't think we have enough deer in the end, but I think we just need more deer. All right, 9 turns for the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, so let's make sure we get that tile next turn, and we'll start building that. Oh, we can't see what city it is, but there's another city in the area. Never fear, though, because boom! Halifax is down, and Halifax is thriving. All right, we are going to buy this tile. We are going to start building the mausoleum at Halicarnassus, and that is going to be it for this video. We've made it 103 turns in as Canada, and we have built, if I may be so bold as to say, the sexiest tundra empire that ever did live. Thank you so much for watching. Part number 2, covering the mid-game, potentially the entire game, depending on how quickly I can pull this out, will be out tomorrow. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. I'd be excited to hear from you. We've got merch, we've got a Discord, we've got a lot of cool stuff in the description below for you to check out. I'm so excited about this game. I'm so excited you're here on this journey with me, playing my hometown Canada Civ, which is awesome. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.